Good morning, children. Welcome to the first session of Chapter 1 Crop Production and Management. Here we are going to see agriculture. What is agriculture? Growing plants and receiving animals for food, clothing, and other useful products is called agriculture. Crops. Crops are plants of same kind grown on large scale for food, clothing, etc. are called crops. Next, now we will see types of crops. Kharif crops. They are generally planted in June and harvested in September. Rice, maize, cotton and groundnuts are example of Kharif crops. So over here you can see pictures of rice crops, maize crops, cotton crops and groundnut. Then you will have next type of crops, that is Rabi crops. They are generally planted in October and harvested in March. Wheat, barley, pea and gram are examples of Rabi crops. So here you can see the pictures of Rabi crops. Agricultural practices. What are the agricultural practices we usually follow to get a better yield of the crops? First, preparation of soil. Next, selection and sowing of seeds. Next, adding manure and fertilizers. Next, irrigation, that is watering of crops. Next, protecting from weeds. Next, harvesting. Next, storage. That is the last method of the agricultural practices. Now, soil preparation. Here you can see a modern technique of preparing soil. Your soil being prepared, which involves plowing, leveling, and applying fertilizers. What is plowing? The process of loosening and turning the soil is called plowing or tilling. This makes air pores inside the soil, or which allow the air inside, which help the soil to mix well with fertilizers, and also it allows microbes and earthworm to enter the soil to make it more fertile. So plowing is a very important method, very much required method for the agriculture. Next, you have leveling. Even after plowing, big lumps of soil may remain in the field. These are crushed using wooden or iron planks called levelers. This process is called leveling. So, again, you can see a modern technique of leveling the field. Next, selection of seeds. So, you need to understand the different types of crops grown in different season and in different quality of soil. So here the selection of seeds should be done judiciously. Selecting good quality healthy seeds is the next important of crop production. Here you have sowing of seeds. Sowing is the process of placing seeds in the soil. Sowing may be done manually or with the help of an implement called seed drill. Manual sowing. This process involves directly sprinkling seeds into the soil. Seeds sown in this manner are distributed unevenly. Also, this method may not ensure that all seeds are sown at the uh, correct places. So, your manual sowing can be replaced with some implements where you will have a better way of sowing seeds. Otherwise, there are high chances of spoiling seeds. That's why let us see next where you have some implements, modern method of seed sowing. Seed sowing using seed drill are distributed evenly and placed at the correct length in the soil. So it is correct depth you have where your the seed drill will have a correct depth for the seed in the soil, which will yield a better crop, and it will avoid the wastage of seeds as well. Here you can see adding manures and fertilizers. Manure and fertilizers help to increase the fertility of the soil and give better yield of the crops. So it's a very important to add manure and fertilizers to the soil to increase the fertility and for better yielding. Now you will see irrigation. This is sprinkler irrigation. This method of irrigating the field helps in sprinkling the water evenly, and also it will avoid water wastage. You know how important water is, so saving water, and you see that water is equally distributed in the field. Sprinkler irrigation is a very important way of, or a very useful way of sprinkling water on the crops. Next you will have the irrigation here. It's a artificial application of water to the soil for assisting the growth of crops, and method of irrigation may be considered under two broad categories, traditional and modern. So let us see the traditional method. Here you have canal irrigation, then furrow irrigation, then you will have chain pump. Next, you will have pulley system, that is mott, then Dekli, then you will have water wheel, that is Rahat. This method are cheaper but often lead to wastage of water. So, what is the solution for this? So, the solution is modern methods, sprinkler irrigation or drip irrigation. These methods help in saving water as discussed earlier. So, sprinkler and drip irrigation will help in saving water, and you get a better distribution of water in the field. Now, waterlogging. What is waterlogging? Care must be taken not to water the field excessively. Excess water on the field may cause condition waterlogging, decreasing the amount of air available to the roots and leading to an increase in the salt content of the soil. Now you are going to have here the points to remember. You will have 7 agricultural practices followed while growing a crop are: preparation of soil to loosen and turn the soil. Then next you need to remember what you have learned in this session, that is sowing, planting of seeds of a crop in soil. Then you are going to learn adding manure and fertilizers, adding essential nutrients to the soil for growth and development of plants. Then you have seen irrigation, supplying water to plants at regular intervals, which is very important. And then protection from weeds, removal of unwanted plants from the cultivated field to allow crops proper access to light, space and nutrients. Harvesting, cutting mature crops from fields, storage, keeping grains or produce safe from rats, insects, microorganisms and moisture. So today we have learned till irrigation we have learned in this session. In the next session we are going to start from protection of crops from weeds. Assignment for the day, children. Why do we need food? Next, how do plants and animals get their food? Why do we loosen or turn the soil? Now, this question and answers you are going to write in your fair notebook. Soon after this, you are going to watch a video on crop production and management of crop with modern techniques to improve the yield of crops.
Crop production and management. learning about cultivation of crops and several activities undertaken by farmers in crop production and its management. Basic practices of crop production. Cultivation of crops involves several activities undertaken by farmers over a period of time. These activities or tasks are referred to as agricultural practices. They are as follows: preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting, storage. Preparation of soil. The preparation of soil is the first step before growing a crop. One of the most important tasks in agriculture is to turn the soil and loosen it. This allows the root to penetrate deep into the soil. The loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil. These organisms are friends of farmer, since they further turn and loosen the soil and add humus to it. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or ploughing. Ploughs are made of wood or iron. Before ploughing, soil needs watering. The ploughed field may have big piece of crumbs which has to be broken with a plank. The field is leveled for sowing as well as for irrigation purposes. Agricultural implements. Before sowing the seed, it is necessary to break the soil to the size of grains to get better yield. This is done with the help of various tools. The main tools used for this purpose are the plough, hoe and cultivator. Plough. This is being used since ancient time for tilling the soil, adding fertilizers to the crop, removing the weeds, scraping of soil, etc. This implement earlier was made of wood has now been replaced by iron. It is drawn by a pair of bulls or other animals such as horses, camels, etc. Hoe. It's a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its ends and works like a blade. Animals pull it. Cultivator. Tractor-driven cultivator does nowadays ploughing. The use of cultivator saves labor and time. Sowing. Sowing is the most important part of crop production. Before sowing, good quality seeds are selected. Farmers prefer to use seeds which give a high yield. Activity. Separating good seeds from damaged one. Take a beaker and fill half of it with water. Put a handful of gram seeds and stir well. Wait for some time. You will see some of the seeds start floating on the water. Damaged seeds become hollow and float. Good seeds settle down. This is the good method for separating good, healthy seeds from the damaged one. Before sowing, let us study about the tool used for sowing seeds. Traditional tool. The tool used traditionally for sowing seed is shaped like a funnel. The seeds are filled into the funnel and they are passed down through 2 or 3 pipes having sharp ends. These ends pierce into the soil and place seeds there. Nowadays, the seed drill is used for sowing with the help of tractors. This tool sows the seeds uniformly at proper distances and depth. It ensures that the soil covers seeds after sowing. This prevents damage caused by birds. Sowing by using a seed drill saves time and labor. An appropriate distance between the seed is important to avoid overcrowding of plants. This allows plant to get sufficient sunlight, nutrients and water from soil. Adding manure and fertilizers. The substances which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plants are called manure and fertilizers. Manure is an organic substance obtained from the decomposition of plant or animal wastes. Fertilizers are chemical substances which are rich in particular nutrients. Fertilizers are produced in factories. Some are urea, ammonium, sulfate and superphosphate, NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Difference between fertilizers and manure. A fertilizer is an inorganic salt. Manure is a natural substance obtained by the decomposition of cattle dung, human waste, and plant residues. A fertilizer is prepared in factories. Manure can be prepared in the fields. A fertilizer does not provide any humus to the soil. Manure provides a lot of humus to the soil. Fertilizers are very rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Manure is relatively less rich in plant nutrients. Advantages of manure. An organic manure is considered better than fertilizers. This is because it enhances the water holding capacity of the soil. It makes the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases become easy. It increases the number of friendly microbes. It improves the texture of the soil. Irrigation. A living being needs water to live. Water is important for proper growth and development of flowers, fruits, and seeds of plants. The plant roots absorb water. Along with water, mineral and fertilizers are also absorbed. Plants contain 90% water. Water is essential because germination of seed does not take place under dry conditions. Nutrients dissolved in water get transported to each part of the plant. To maintain the moisture of the soil for healthy crop growth, fields have to be watered regularly. The supply of water to crop at different intervals is called irrigation. The time and frequency of irrigation varies from crop to crop, soil to soil, and season to season. Sources of irrigation. The sources of irrigation are well, tube wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams, and canals. Traditional method of irrigation. The water available in well, lakes, and canals is lifted up by different methods in different regions for taking it to the fields. Cattle or human labor is used in these methods, so they are cheaper but less efficient. The various traditional ways are moat, pulley system, chain pump, declay, and rohat, lever system. Pump is commonly used for lifting water. Diesel, biogas, electricity, and solar energy are used to run these pumps. Modern methods of irrigation. Modern methods of irrigation helps us to use water economically. The main method used are as follows. Sprinkler system. This system is more useful on an uneven land where sufficient water is not available. The perpendicular pipes having rotating nozzles on top are joined to the main pipeline at regular intervals. When water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure with the help of a pump, it escapes from the rotating nozzles. It gets sprinkled on the crop as if it is raining. Sprinkler is very useful for sandy soil. Drip system. In this system, the water falls drop by drop just at the position of the root. So it is called drip system. It is the best technique for watering fruit, plants, garden and trees. The system provides water to plant drop by drop. Water is not wasted at all. It is a boon in regions where availability of water is poor. Protection from weeds. If we see carefully the wheat field, we see that there are some other plants grown along with them. In a field, many other undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crops. These undesirable plants are called weeds. The removal of weed is called weeding. Tilling before sowing of crops helps in uprooting and killing of weeds. The best time for removal of weeds is before they produce flowers and seeds. This is done with the help of kurpi. A seed drill is used to uproot weeds. Using certain chemicals called weedicides also control weeds. These are sprayed in the fields to kill the weeds. They do not damage the crops. Spraying of weedicides may affect the health of farmers, so they should cover their nose and mouth with a piece of cloth during spraying of these chemicals. Harvesting. The cutting of crop after it is mature is called harvesting. In harvesting, crops are pulled out or cut close to the ground. It usually takes 3 to 4 months for a cereal crop to mature. Harvesting is either done manually by sickle or by a machine called harvester. After harvesting, the grain seeds need to be separated from the chaff. This process is called threshing. This is carried out with the help of a machine called combine, which are in fact a combined harvester and thresher. On small holding of land, do the separation of grain.
Thank you, children. Have a nice day.